What if I told you that in a single day, Burkina Faso's president handed over military and agricultural equipment worth over 6 billion CFA francs? And that was just the beginning. From empowering civilian defense to transforming farming systems, Captain Ibrahim Traore is putting action over promises. And just days before, a high-level UAE diplomat quietly landed in Ouagadougou, hinting at deeper international alliances. What's really going on? Welcome to African Pulse News, where we bring you bold, verified stories from across West Africa and the Sahel. If you're new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss an update. Your engagement helps amplify African voices. Disclaimer: this content is intended for educational and informational purposes only. Under the provisions of the Fair Use Act, use publicly available information, verified news sources, and open source visuals for reporting and commentary. On the morning of May 22nd, under President Traore's direction, Burkina Faso's Minister of Defense, Colonel Major Kassoum Koulibaly, oversaw the delivery of massive flood of vehicles and motorcycles to the Volunteers for the Defense of the Homeland, VDP, in Ouagadougou. This was no ordinary donation. The equipment, funded by the Patriotic Support Fund, included tractor vehicles, pickups, 3 vehicles, and thousands of motorcycles. The total investment, over 6 billion CFA francs. This is a clear signal that Traore's administration is betting big on grassroots defense, empowering civilian fighters working alongside the national army in rural and conflicted areas. But Traore wasn't done. He launched a second major initiative, this time focused on food security. In a public ceremony, he handed over agricultural, livestock, and fishing equipment to local producers. The handover included tractors, plows, irrigation kits, and tools for livestock and fisheries. While the total cost wasn't disclosed, the impact was clear. This was part of a wider national strategy to boost food production and achieve self-sufficiency. Behind these efforts are specialized rural training centers across Burkina Faso. While domestic reforms grabbed headlines, another important move happened. Quietly, on May 20th, just 2 days before the handovers, President Traore hosted Sheikh Shakabout Nayan Al Nayan, UAE Minister of State for Foreign Affairs. Though details were scarce, the visit was described as both strategic and friendly, focusing on potential partnerships in infrastructure, energy, and agricultural investments. This signals a shift. Burkina Faso is not only rebuilding internally, it's also building bridges abroad. Public response to these events has been mostly positive. In rural areas and online, many hailed the equipment deliveries as long overdue. For the VDPs, it's seen as a step towards restoring dignity and proper support for those risking their lives in defense of their communities. Meanwhile, young farmers and trainees expressed excitement about the agricultural equipment, calling it a lifeline in the fight against food shortages and joblessness. As for the UAE visits, analysts remain cautiously optimistic. Some welcome international cooperation, but others warn of scrutinizing future deals to avoid exploitative contracts. What's certain is this: Captain Ibrahim Traore's government is acting boldly, combining food security, production, and diplomacy into multi-pronged development strategy. The big question is, will these efforts create lasting change for the people of Burkina Faso? Or will they follow the old pattern of promises and disappointments? Let us know what you think in the comment section. And for more sharp, reliable coverage of West African affairs, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to Africa Pulse News. We are watching the Sahel so you don't have to.